Welcome back to the channel, it's Andy, and welcome back to the Dark Pictures Anthology. We're playing House of Ashes, the third installment in this collection of fairly short horror, interactive drama games. Last year we played the first two, and we're going to play the third and fourth games over the next little while. So today we're starting House of Ashes. Now I'm going to be probably talking back about some of the stuff that happened in the first two games, so if you haven't played those or haven't seen those, maybe worth going back to watch them or play them for yourselves, because I'm probably going to be reeling off spoilers here and there throughout this playthrough, because I don't really think before I speak sometimes. So just to be aware, there may be spoilers for the first two games, Man of Medan and Little Hope, throughout these playthroughs. So House of Ashes, as I said, is the third game in the series. It came out in 2021. So Man of Medan came out in 2019, Little Hope came out in 2020, and then this came out in October 2021. Third game in the anthology. And this is the one that I probably know the least about. So Man of Medan and Little Hope, I'd seen bits and pieces through YouTube and streams before playing it myself. And this is the one that I probably know the least about. I've seen very little content on House of Ashes, mainly because I was so disappointed by the ending of Little Hope that I wasn't sure I was going to come back to this. But, you know, Little Hope, despite the disappointing ending, was fun to play, as was Man of Medan as well. You know, they're slightly shorter games from Supermassive, who also did Until Dawn and The Quarry, games which I really enjoy. So these games are slightly shorter, but, you know, they were still fun to play, even though the story doesn't quite land sometimes. So I think a lot of criticisms with Man of Medan and Little Hope is that there wasn't actually a threat. So Man of Medan, again, here come the spoilers. Man of Medan, the monsters weren't real, they were hallucinations brought on by some chemical weapons or something. And then Little Hope, it turns out that they committed the cardinal sin in horror, and the whole story was inside a bus driver's head. So yes, Little Hope was very disappointing in terms of the ending, but I said nonetheless it was still fun to play. It's just a shame that none of it mattered. House of Ashes, again, I know very little about it, but I know that it stars Ashley Tisdale, who you may recognise from High School Musical, amongst other things. And this is set during the Iraqi conflict, so it's set in 2003, and it follows some American and Iraqi soldiers who discover, I believe it's a Sumerian temple underground, and then I think they're attacked by some creatures. That's the extent of my knowledge of House of Ashes. So we're just going to jump into it. We're going to start. Hopefully this goes well. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and hopefully I will enjoy it. Again, I know very, very little about this game. That little summary there is about the extent of my knowledge. I definitely did just read that whole license agreement. I'm just a very quick reader. Wait, there's more? Okay. Right, here we go. Right, I'm going to turn the brightness up a little bit just for you guys. We'll go to about 67. What's the anthology? Oh, other games. Okay. So this is a look at what we've seen so far. So Man of Medan, of course, we played. That was the diving trip with the pirates and the ghost ship. Little Hope was set in the village. It turned out it was all inside his head. House of Ashes is the game that we're going to be playing today. At the close of the Iraq War, special forces hunting for weapons of mass destruction unearthed something far deadlier, a buried Sumerian temple containing a nest of unearthly creatures. To survive the night below, they must forge a brotherhood with their enemies from the world above. So we have American and Iraqi soldiers in the story. So that's what we're going to be playing. We're going to be going straight into the fourth game immediately after we've done House of Ashes, which is The Devil in Me, which is set inside a house, and it's a murder castle of H.H. Holmes, a serial killer from America. So there's that one. Switchback is VR. They have also now announced Directive 8020, which is the first game in what they're calling Season 2 of the Dark Pictures Anthology. So that will be coming out, I believe, in 2025. Is there an actual release date for it yet? No, just 2025. It stars Lashana Lynch, who is in Day of the Jackal, which is a actually really good series on Sky. I think it's on at the moment. She's also in James Bond and she's in the Matilda musical. So she's been in some stuff like fairly recently, and she's also been in the MCU as well. So they've got a pretty big name for Directive 8020. So there we go. That is going to be coming out probably next year. I imagine that'll be October next year. So we've got a little way to wait, but we're going to play the next 2 games over the next sort of few months or so. So I'm going to go into the settings, just make sure that I've got everything as I like it in terms of subtitles and the like. Let's just have a look at these settings. So controls, sensitivity is quite low, but we'll see how that looks in a bit. The brightness I've done. We need subtitles. Do we want minimal or all? We'll go all. Oh, minimal, it gives us the dialogue from the Arabic, so we'll have all subtitles. I will leave these volume options as they are, but I'll change them if I need to. Save the current settings. Graphics, do we want quality or performance? I think we want quality. Ooh. Do we want quality or do we want performance? I want the game to run well. If I've learned anything from playing Control, I want the game to run well. I'm not fussed about how it looks. I want the game to play well. Accessibility, we'll leave this as it is. Yeah, we'll leave that as it is. And data analysis, I don't think we need to touch. Right, I think our options are as they should be. So we've got, of course, don't play alone and play alone. So you can do this as a co-op with your friends, but we're by ourselves. We're going to play alone. And the guy in the background, if you remember, this is the curator, played by Pip Torrens. I believe, I don't think it's Pip, but I don't know if it's the voice actor or the motion capture. I believe he passed away, but I forget what his name is. So it was the guy that did the motion capture for the curator. His name's Tony Pankhurst. Yeah, he has passed away. He died in May. Right, play alone. Let's start, shall we? Hopefully you'll enjoy this, and hopefully I'll enjoy it. Let's go. Right, new story. I'm going to go challenging. I'm not going to go forgiving, but I'm not going to go lethal either. We're going to go challenging. Middle option, the normal difficulty, if you like. Let's start. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. Hosea 8:7. That's an Old Testament, I believe. Every choice has a consequence. Yes, these are interactive horrors. We know this from all of these games. Some decisions save lives. Others lead to death. Choose wisely. We've played a lot of these games before, and we are aware. Right. What have we got? Okay. We've got, well, 1 head, 2 heads, 3 heads, 4 heads on a table. Akkad 2231 BC. So we are, well, about 4,000 years ago at this point.
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
General Barato, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
The gods smile on you. For now. Take this one back to the cell. I'll deal with him later.
You're in luck, Gutian.
Luck? No. No luck for these dogs.
General, we should leave this place. The king, his madness threatens to swallow us all. This temple is cursed.
I'd rather die in this cursed house than perish to the plague and famine out there. We have our orders, Captain.
The moon god sent you to destroy my kingdom. I know it, girl. I see everything. Look around you. Is this hall not famous enough for my mistakes? Do the gods not bask in its glory? The Gutians are coming, General. The moon god sends an army to destroy us.
I shall muster our forces immediately.
Good. And what news from below?
There are hundreds of prisoners, my king. Their sacrifice will take time.
Time is no longer in our hands. No matter. The blood of this army will nourish the sands. The sacrifice will be fulfilled. Starting with this one. Tell me, General, does she remind you of anyone?
My king?
Do you not see a hint of your own daughter in her? What age would she have been now?
18.
18. What a tragedy this plague has been. Kill her.
I mean, we've got to do what he says.
By your command.
Hopefully this isn't actually our daughter. Oh no, hold on. She's fighting back. Oh, okay. We get to practice some quick time events. Do we actually want to kill this person or not? I don't actually know. This could influence stuff later on. We don't know. But I like the start of this, that we're like 4,000 years ago. Of course, Little Hope had some flashback stuff with the witch trials and all those bits. Well, that's one way to get her. Please don't actually be our daughter, otherwise I'm going to be upset. Oh, that's another head, I guess, to add to the collection. Lovely. Okay, hopefully that's the first and only death we cause in this game. So is this still, what's his name, Balatha or something? Oh, hold on. We're going to strangle him? Oh, no. Right, I'm not doing anything here. Okay. Now, I had no input there. That was just him stabbing someone. And now you're... oh. I was going to say you're stuck in the cell, but looks like you can get yourself out. Good for you. Right, so this is where we are at the moment. Right, we've got a battle of some sort. The sun shining through the sky-like thing is interesting. What's this, an eclipse? Is this an eclipse? Oh, if it is, yeah, it is an eclipse, and this guy's staring right at it. Do not do that. It's a bad idea. Well-timed attack, though, under cover of darkness. Oh, okay, we're underground. Right, so whatever these creatures are, they've been there for a long time.
Gods give me strength.
Right, are we going after the king? If these creatures haven't gotten to him first. Which it looks like they might have done. Or is the king still there? Oh no! Oh wow! Yeah, no, the king's been slaughtered. Slain. So what did that? Oh! Almost like predator vision, I guess. I don't know what these creatures are, but seems like they've been here for, well, thousands of years. If they're still around in, well, 2003 it would be, wouldn't it? That's when this the other part of this game is set. Haven't got a look at these things yet. I don't know if we will.
What is out there? What have you Akkadians done to unleash such force?
We've been cursed. Our king has cursed us all. We thought you were the demons. You are wrong. The king sacked the temple at Nippur. He builds this temple to call for forgiveness. But the gods don't listen.
And now he too is silent.
Who killed him?
My king? Free of his madness now, as are we all.
Like, Karun's
Free to die.
relationship went down.
This is your temple. What can we do?
There is a way out through the catacombs.
You think I should trust you?
This is interesting, actually.
No choice.
We've got American and Iraqi soldiers, and we've got these two fighting on two different sides of a battle, and they're having a team up against, well, otherworldly creatures, we're being told.
Help me with this.
Circle. Maybe close that behind us. Oh, there's a lot of flies around, it seems.
Follow me. There is a way out through the stone.
Stone?
Yes. For the builders when they're done. Come.
Oh, okay. We've got a shadow. Oh god, the heartbeat. I forgot about the heartbeat. Wait, the buttons can change? I never knew that. Okay. Right, I think we're okay. I think these creatures can... Shit. These creatures, I think, can somewhat see. Don't tell me it was just a rat.
A rat.
No. That rat is going to get eaten.
How many men died for our king? Their sacrifice bought him nothing.
Oh, we've got the grab button. Oh, okay. Right. Let's have a look around. First time we get to move freely. Ah, what's this?
We are cursed by our own actions.
Why did your king raid the temple?
Same story that history has taught us. For gold, for glory.
For greed.
Okay. I mean, I daren't go back through that. Oh no, we can open the door. Oh. Ah, hello. Premonitions. Arisen. So we're climbing out of that hole. Is that a good thing? I guess we'll find out. So this is Balathu. Relationship with Kurim has gone down, I guess because his king's dead. There's more secrets and then bearings. We haven't got any bearings yet, have we? Okay. Right, so those are the... We've got like the totems and the... Oh! So they're the pictures. So in the first two games there were like pictures on the wall, but obviously because we were thousands of years ago, that's the picture. So I guess they're all going to be like tablets. That's actually pretty cool. Right, okay, he's over there. Are we going down the hole or are we going through the door? Let's check the door.
Here, help me with this.
Okay, we're through. Torchlights are still on.
You first.
We're safe down here.
You first.
What is this that adorns you?
Nothing to concern an Akkadian. How do we get out of here alive?
We help each other.
The enemy of my enemy
Is a friend.
Yeah. Okay, that relationship's improved. That's good. We'll help each other, but if it comes to running, I don't need to be faster than these monsters. I just need to be faster than you. Can we go back through? Okay, we can. We'll just see if there's anything else in. I'm leaving him behind. I just said we help each other, and now I'm leaving him behind because I want to check these doors. But we can't go through that way. And we can't go down the hole? Down the well? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go. Let us go. Right, what do we got? Anything of note?
How many ways into this tomb?
We're not alone down here.
Oh, really? You just figured that out, have you? Right, here we go.
Over here.
Okay. That's a large claw. Yeah. Now, I only need to be faster than you. I don't need to be faster than whatever this creature is. Okay, here. Let's turn the lights off.
It's coming! I know.
Akkadian!
Are we fighting it? What is...
All you hold
Okay.
is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die. Ready your sword.
Fight. Strength in numbers. The sword and the shield. Again, we don't get a good look at this thing. We've seen its claw and that's about it. And now... Ooh. See, this might be important later if this creature's still wounded. Shit. So let's get both of these guys killed. They might have died anyway. Right, there goes one. Oh. Lovely. Bearing updated. Kurum was the last to die in the temple catacombs. Hey.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
Here he comes. Forgot how good this song is as well. So, the fact that one died before the other might bear importance later on. And the fact that we fought this creature might be important as well. I guess we'll see. There's some real influence to some of the decisions, as we well know from these sorts of games. I'm talking over this because I'm sure this will get content ID'd. Not that it's going to affect it too much because I'm not monetized. But try and make sure it doesn't get content ID if I talk over it, but I think it probably still will anyway. The compass, because of course the decisions in this are based on the moral compass. Okay, the guy on fire is interesting. I don't remember that from one of the games. That might be in a later one. Right.
You teeter on the edge of an abyss.
Hello, curator.
Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown. Will you find the path to salvation, or be lost in the darkness?
The first one, please.
Let me speak plainly. You're about to make some difficult decisions. Decisions that will affect the lives of others. How those decisions play out will become clear over time.
Over about 4,000 years.
It's good to see you again. You're probably keen to get started. Let us not dally any longer. As you are aware, I am the curator, the custodian of tales.
Does anyone know that we played the first two
games? Keep a record
games?
of everything you do, every decision or mistake you make. This is my repository. filled with
There's a
untold
bird in your house.
stories. Stories about friends and enemies, loyalty and betrayal, life and death. Understand that I am not here to help you. Although I have been known to bend the rules.
No hints. We're not taking any hints.
To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave.
Yeah, you know me. I go solo.
Or extremely foolish.
Although I'm up for some co-op stuff
Perhaps
at some
there's more
point.
to you than
I think it'd be
meets
really
the
fun
eye.
if I can find some people to sort of play some stuff with.
Let me give you a few words of advice. Throughout the story, you will encounter certain pictures. Pictures which allude to possible outcomes.
Yeah, we know this.
I
Premonitions.
suggest you pay attention to their meaning. It could foreshadow a future best avoided.
We picked up one, but I don't know if we'll see it again or
Sands of
not.
time have
Because
run out for us.
they're both
Meet
dead.
again soon to see how you fare. Or fail.
Right, good to see Pip again, the curator, and we're now in 2003, I think. Here we go, Iraq 2003. Or Iraq, as the Americans call it. Iraq. Jason Kolchak, First Lieutenant USMC Force Recon.
Colonel, good trip?
And Eric King, another colonel, rational and insecure. We didn't see the first guy's
Not
traits.
particularly. Welcome to Camp Slayer. You're early.
Apologies for arriving early.
Apologies for arriving early, Lieutenant. Things are moving fast.
I hear you, Colonel. Glad to have you on board. Techs are ready for your presentation. As soon as we get word from the CEO, we're good to go.
You should read this.
Didn't you hear? There's a new king in the castle.
Looks that way. You are?
We'll be restrained.
This is my assistant, Clarice Stokes.
Dr. Clarice Stokes.
Kolchak. First Lieutenant Kolchak.
Wow. The briefing room?
So we could have been a bit pushy then. But we're being very reserved at the start here. Oh, hello. Hi, Sharpay.
What's up, Marine? Can't you keep up?
Rachel King, CIA Field Officer, commanding and abrasive. And Nick K. I think is the same motion capture from Man of Medan. He looks familiar.
Time together, Rachel. After what happened at the checkpoint, I thought I was done. These last few weeks, you've lifted me up. I don't know where.
He looks like one of the brothers from the first game.
Rachel King?
Colonel King has arrived on base, ma'am. He's en route to the briefing room.
I'll be there in 5.
Oh, they're both called
Fuck,
King?
It's him. He's early.
Your husband, you mean?
Oh.
Don't you think it's about time you came clean?
Put your clothes back on. Straighten up.
All right, Rachel. Are you gonna tell him about us or what? You and Eric have been apart for a year. Whatever you had, it's gotta be over. Come on.
Reluctant. I don't
We
know.
should put this on ice.
On ice?
This is
Just like that?
Okay, that went down.
So what, we just stop? Is that how it works?
That's exactly how it works. If my husband is here. For crying out loud, Nick, how else do you think it works? From now on, we just have to keep a little distance.
Sounds like an order,
I
man.
mean, I guess we don't want the husband finding out for himself.
No more. I get it.
Just until whatever this is done, I guess. He ain't happy though.
Shit.
You'll have to excuse the noise and disorder. We're just getting the base set up. Blows my mind. Only a few weeks ago,
her eyes look soulless.
Down in candy bars while
some of the visualness in this are a bit over the top sometimes.
If only you could see the state of this place now. Makes me smile.
Look at the other guy's got sunglasses, who's covering up his soulless eyes. Alright, we can move. I will look at ending things off. We've kind of had a brief introduction to the group.
Everyone wants a piece of history.
So I think we'll probably look at ending things off in a minute. I've been going for almost 40 minutes, so let's see if there's somewhere we can stop in a minute. And we'll look out for any pictures as well, of course. Radio.
I see you, old man. You're busting out those reps.
Hey, you come join me.
Merwin.
Maybe I'll teach you a thing or two.
Later. We have company.
Yeah, Miss here would like to watch me get my sweat on. You gonna spot me, little lady?
Can see you just fine from here, thanks.
Ignore Corporal Merwin. He lacks social skills.
I thought that guy said that without moving his mouth then.
A resident jackass.
But it wasn't Eric, it was the other guy. Jason, is it?
K. This is Lieutenant Colonel Kane. Just taking him down to the briefing
So that's
room.
Sharpay's husband, okay.
Yeah, gotta go get prepped.
I hate the fact that I know what Ashley Tisdale's character's called in High School Musical. I'm disappointed in myself.
Nick ain't been himself lately. We got caught up in a shooting a few weeks back. Civilian ate a bullet. Nick took it hard.
Is he combat ready?
He's a big boy, sir. He's ready.
So there's a bit of friendly fire involved, or a civilian.
Damn, Joey, they got you sitting behind a desk? You want me to make a call?
Nah, I'm all good. People who sit behind
There's
desks
more
don't
characters than I
catch
thought.
bullets,
Oh, it's Daniel from the second game.
This must be the one and only satellite guy.
I'm your commander.
Lieutenant Colonel Eric.
Traits
Kane.
updated.
If I'm not
Overbearing.
mistaken, Lance Corporal. That makes me your commanding officer.
Shitting me, right? Crap, he's not shitting me.
Give the Colonel full site access.
Sir.
If I were you, I wouldn't get too comfortable behind that desk.
I'm telling you, when the queen bitch finds out about this, she's gonna flip her shit.
The queen bitch is my wife?
That's my wife you're talking about.
I had no idea. I'm sorry.
Nice work, Hotshot.
Okay, he's getting angry. Right, so what traits have we got here then? Can we see? Not at the moment, okay. Let's wait until we can do some free roaming.
Sir, I'm so sorry. Rachel never said she was married.
We've been working apart this last year. So she's the queen bitch now. She's gone up in the world.
If it helps, we like to think of it as a term of endearment.
Don't it be endearing his wife while he's around. Right.
Let's get you set up.
I hope the bandwidth can cope with the data.
Here we go. Right, bearings. So we have that ancient one. We don't have any secrets yet. So Eric is overbearing, insecure, rational, and loyal. So obviously we need to unlock. So what I understand from these games is we need to unlock these traits for these guys to, you know, I guess survive. And then obviously not kill them either. So Eric's relationship with Jason has gone down because Jason insulted his wife. We have that one picture, so I don't know if that's going to be relevant again anytime soon. Can we... Oh, hold on. Eric and Slim. Eric and Jason. Oh, nice. Okay, so we get to see this. Jason insulted Eric's wife. Eric indignantly pointed out he was Joey's commanding officer and introduced himself to Jason amicably. So that's the relationship between those two, which has gotten worse than it has better. So when we can play as other characters, we can have a look at those bits and pieces. But I've been going for about 42 minutes, so we're going to end it here for today. Oh, here we go. We've got a map of Iraq.
That's exactly what it is.
Multinational Division Baghdad, north, west, south.
I think if his dance partner stepped on his foot, it'd be an instant.
Under provisional Iraqi control.
Wouldn't surprise me.
And expected to be placed under Iraqi control. Where's the UR here? Where's that? UK command. Oh, so US command. So are we in the west, I think? Oh, what's this? Total wait. There was no total solar eclipse in 2003, at least. Maybe there was in Iraq. England, the last one was in like 1999.
Mrs. King.
Eric, this is my team. And if you want to brief them, you clear it with me first.
Loyal. This is his wife.
I should have warned you I was moving the briefing forward. That's on me. But things escalated, I had to move fast.
I have
Consider
a
it?
duty to my
Okay, that's
team
good.
to stay ahead of the curve.
I understand, Rachel, but CENTCOM has given their orders.
Orders?
I'm now commanding officer. I didn't mean for you to find out like this. Truly. I'm sorry, Rach.
Somehow I doubt that very much.
This is from SOC Central. It confirms that Lieutenant Colonel King has assumed control of this operation.
I'm gonna need access to your network.
I'll patch you through. Name?
Dr. Stokes. You can call me Clarice.
Have the lamb stopped screaming yet, Clarice?
Dr. Stokes, please prepare the presentation.
You found something?
Oh, okay. Is this where they say they found the temple? We'll see this, and then we'll end things off. That's fine. What have we found?
What the fuck is that? Modern art or something?
This is footage from the highly classified Kalis program.
That's supposed to mean something to me.
It's a thermal satellite system that I personally pioneered.
Oh, well, I'm impressed. Please, pioneer away.
You behave like this in all your briefings, Corporal?
Boys are just eager to catch a break, sir. No harm meant.
Very well. Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. This will, of course, require further investigation, but I strongly suspect it's where Saddam's chemical weapons are hidden.
We got you, you son of a bitch.
CENTCOM has given the green light to raid the facility and seize any weapons on
I wonder
site.
what their take is going to
Hostilities
be
may
on the
over,
Iraqi
but there are
conflict.
holdout groups
It's
of
a
Republican
touchy
Guard all over
subject,
the
isn't it?
country. They could deploy those weapons at any time, so we need to move fast.
They're
The Army
looking
is
for
giving
weapons
us
of
a
mass
ride out there in
destruction,
their
aren't they?
helos. On arrival, Lieutenant Kolchak will lead the raid on the facility. Once it's secured, we'll carry out a full weapons inspection. Now listen up. There's been a change of leadership, but Rachel's operational expertise and local knowledge is just as valuable as ever. She'll be flying with us, and I want you all to show her the same respect. Any questions?
What the fuck we waiting for? I'm ready.
That's tribal territory out there, Colonel. Make no mistake. Those people are feral. I take it we're getting their support?
Nah. Too many birds could bring them down on us. We move fast in, fast out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what your mama said to me.
Hey, careful, boy. If I didn't pull out so fast, it could have been your papi.
All right, that's enough, Merwin. Sir, what's your call?
Compliant.
I'll put in a request for air support to be on standby.
Rational, that's good.
Our birds can fly low under the radar. The site is in the Zagros Mountains, so
Bearing
we'll have plenty of
updated. Eric agreed to bring close air support on the mission. Okay. Anything happening here? Oh, the Rachel relationship's gone up. Revealed to Rachel that he was in charge of her team. Okay.
We go dark until weapons are secured. If we don't break radio sounds within 24 hours, CENTCOM will mount a rescue operation.
A lot of shit can go down in 24 hours.
Quit being a bitch.
I'm just saying, that's all.
This is why we went to war. This is what gets us out of bed every morning. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we stop Saddam from using these weapons. Be ready in 1 hour. Dismissed.
Right. So there we go. I'm assuming they're going to look for these weapons and they're going to come across the temple.
I don't know, man. This don't feel right. I'm getting this tingle down the back of my neck.
Oh, sweetie. Look, good rub down will sort that right out, huh?
I'm serious. I've got a real bad feeling about this.
That's what you get from spending too much time with Eric.
Is there anything you can do?
Darren Award just ignores
I'm
him.
gonna download the latest satellite data. You can have some alone time with him.
Thank you, Clarice. I have concerns.
Well?
This team barely know each other, and you're thinking about sending them 500 clicks into bandit country. It's too soon. They're not even remotely close to being ready.
If I'm not mistaken, they're force recon. It's their job to be ready. We don't have time to rework this. This is what's going to get us home, Rachel.
I wish you'd reconsider.
No. My decision is final. You should know. It wasn't my decision to take over your operation.
They've been apart for a year. They're still married.
It's been a long time since we last saw each other.
Eric.
Please, let me finish. Not a day went by when you weren't on my mind. When I didn't want you by my side. I've missed you so much, Rach.
This isn't about us, Eric.
I just want things to go back to the way they were.
How we left it, things weren't so great between us.
We've been through worse. A lot worse.
Look, Eric, we'll talk when we have time. But not here.
Bearing updated. Rachel promised Eric they would talk about their marriage. They're probably not going to get to because I'm probably going to kill one of them. But the relationship's gone up again because, again, there's affection there.
Not like this.
You're still wearing your wedding ring? Hey, be careful with that.
Oh, shit, sorry. What you got in that box of tricks anyway? The fuck is that?
Ultraviolet light. We use it to sweep for explosives.
Let me have a go.
No. How much longer for that?
Take your sunglasses off.
It's 5 minutes ASAP enough for you? Downloading data now.
Good. I'll check the satellite maps.
Not the greatest bandwidth.
We work with what we have.
Can you sign this 1348?
Huh?
Equipment release form. Can you?
Oh, sure.
Check all equipment, then check it again.
Yeah, I hear you.
Nathan Drake, is that you? You've got a ring around... Oh, you still got your wedding ring as well. A ring around your neck, a blonde love interest. Is this Nathan Drake in disguise? Is this actually Uncharted 5? Right, that's going to do it for today. We're 51 minutes in. We'll pause here. He is... Well... He is standing very, very still. Look at this. Everyone is... Apart from Clarice. He's standing incredibly still. Oh, he's moving around now. She's standing still, though. Right. That's going to do it for today. So, we've had a little bit of an introduction to the characters, and then we had that flashback to 2,000 odd years ago as well. So, we know there's some sort of monsters. We know that there's a temple around that I think we're gonna happen across, and we're here looking for Saddam Hussein's weapons of mass destruction. So that's where we are. We've seen the characters. These two are married, but she's been seeing someone else while they've been apart. Daniel from Little Hope has joined the army, And we've got a Asian guy who I guess is the comic relief person. So that's who we got. And then there's Jason as well. Whatever he does, I forget. But yeah, we've had an introduction to the character.